Hello everyone, this is Carmen Angelo Desaran and today is the day we meet the artist, Mr. Ang Kiukok. Ang Kiukok was an ethnic Chinese painter who has been deemed to be one of the most dynamic figures in contemporary Philippine arts. But before all that, let's start from the very beginning. Painter Ang Kiukok was born to immigrant Chinese parents Vicente Ang and Chin Lim, and he was the only son among 5 sisters. He was originally intended to be named Ang Hua Xing, which directly translates to Chinese born, but the name was given to his cousin instead. As his father was worried about the Manchurians attacking the Chinese at the time, he decided to name his son Ang Kiukok, meaning save the country. As a young boy, Kiukok did comical sketches, studied Chinese ink and brush painting methods, and he copied movie ads from newspapers while tending his father's sari-sari store, a business that he was expected to someday run. Against his father's wishes, Kiukok began his formal art studies at Manila's University of Santo Tomas from 1952 to 1954. At Santo Tomas, Vicente Manansala was his primary mentor and also became a lifelong friend. Kiukok's first formal recognition came in the form of a third prize award in the Shell National Students Art Competition for Calesa in 1953. Then, at the urging of Vicente Manansala, Kiukok launched his first one-man show at the Contemporary Arts Gallery in 1954. After which, he earned numerous awards from Art Association of the Philippines for his works. He first attained prominence in the Philippine art scene in the 1960s with a distinct style that fused influences from Cubism, Surrealism, and Expressionism. The turning point of his career as an artist came in 1965 when he and the late Vicente Manansala traveled to New York. There he was surprised at the urban squalor and the alienation he found, and he was also influenced by American abstract art. What could not be doubted was the violence in his imagery, a factor that slighted the commercial viability of his works until the 1980s. The difficulty of these themes caused a temporary loss of interest on the part of art dealers and collectors. But despite all that, Kiukok was still awarded for his art. During the Marcos regime and the period of martial law in the Philippines, Kiukok painted violent and gruesome imagery. He painted not only pain, but also rage. Fighting cocks, dogs mauling each other or howling at the moon, people inflamed, struggling against chains, physical and mental. Once when he was asked about the anger in his art, he replied,
"Why not? Open your eyes. Look around you. So much anger, ugliness, and also madness."
But later in life, he saw the balance. He manifested his Catholic backgrounds as he painted the Rosary Queen, images of benevolent Virgin Mary in procession. He painted lovers, mothers, and fathers cradling children. He depicted not only junkyards, but also open doors and windows. Yes, cacti were full of thorns, but there were also blooms. He depicted clowns, sad but also funny. Towards the end of his life, Ang Kiukok became internationally known and his works appeared in exhibits in Manila, Japan, Taiwan, Singapore, as well as in Canada, Netherlands, and the United States. Ang felt fulfilled as he saw the harvest of the years, farmers embracing sheaves of grain, fisherfolk grappling with full nets of huge fish. It was in those years that he attained success. In 2001, President Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo named him a National Artist for Visual Arts. Admirers were lining up for his works, and he could not make enough to satisfy the market. Ang Kiukok kept on painting until shortly before he succumbed to cancer.